the shotgun. It's Love. This one is caught by Luke Musgrave. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. They get 14 on that hookup. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Let's go now. Ready.
On play action, Love. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Trying to connect with Romeo Dobbs that time. And it'll bring up second down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this is one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball. He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line. 13 yards on that pass play. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Here you go, set. Ready.
To throw is Love. Right back to Watson. Another grab. Out of bounds, but in business. They mark him down near the 2. That is a gain of 22, and it sets up first down and goal.
Go, 10.
Here's Jacobs. Trying to push the pile forward. He didn't even get to the 1-yard line. They stop him short. No gain.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do you do? I like throwing. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
And he's going to get stopped in the backfield. They'll take him down at the 3-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Adds to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete.
Teams practice these situations all. Down here in the tight red zone, you find yourself inside the 10-yard line. You're thinking, we've got to come away with a touchdown. Well, after that third down incomplete, it's going to be real interesting to see how they approach this fourth down after failing on third. A lot of times as an offensive player, you come off the field, you're not thrilled to end a drive like this with a field goal, but I think in this case, you can label it a success. You were able to operate your offense. You were able to quiet this crowd just a little bit and come away with an early lead.
Not much on the return. They'll stop him at the 17. Set to go now on first and 10. The shotgun, here's Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. From the gun, Jackson. A throw right side is intercepted. Picked off by Keyshawn Nixon. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys first and 10 in the red zone.
Got it. Come on, set. Hut, hut.
They'll run out of the gun with Jacobs. And the Packers are going to have a first and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
On the set. Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
They'll run with Jacobs. He'll get this forward. No signal. They're going to mark him down at the 1. Here now, second down. And goal.
Just steal. Here we go.
One more time, it's Jacobs. He slams it in there, and he is in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Packers. Carlson's kick is good. And the Packers are out to a 10-0 lead. So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be taken down as the next drive will begin there. On 1st and 10, Jackson. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Jair Alexander. We saw it earlier, the defense on the quarterback with the earlier interception. And now, Greg, not only do they pick him, they turn it into a pick six.
And, Mike, the reality is this has just been a bad first half throwing the football. I mean, not only is it his second interception, but this time the defense gets their hands on the ball, and they're able to take it all the way back for the pick six.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off following the touchdown on the other end. This one will be taken in the end zone. No run back forthcoming. And the ball coming out to the 30-yard line. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10. Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
Well, I think by now, Mike, we know where the biggest mismatch of this game has been. This defense is all over this passing game. Everywhere they look, they have defenders in the right spot. They've resulted now in 3 interceptions, all while forcing this offense to try to adjust their game plan on the fly.
Down, set.
Love to throw it on 1st down. And Marlon Humphrey is there, and he picks it up.
When you find yourself in this situation, you're on defense, you're defending your own goal line, you got to take some chances. You got to try to force a turnover and make a play and get off the field. That's exactly what this defender did. Takes a chance, bets on himself, and comes away with a pick to save them some points.
And he's got this up close to the 35-yard line. 18 yards, and a great way to start the drive. It's a 1st down.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Throwing Jackson. That's downfield, and he's got Andrews, his tight end. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35.
That's good for a Baltimore Raven.
Hey, Alpha,
Jackson now to throw on 1st down. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Searching for his Pro Bowl tight end Mark Andrews that time. And it'll lead to a 2nd down.
Hey, hey.
Jackson up top again. That's to the right side. He's got Andrews. And he's into the end zone. Mark Andrews. Touchdown, Ravens.
Well, after being shut out in the first half, it has to feel good for this offense, Mike, to just get on the board, get something going. But now the question we have to ask is there enough time to come all the way back?
Yeah, just some belief, right, Greg? Just let's watch these guys on the next few drives. Did that give them a little belief that they can stay in this game? Best way to start with that score. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. On the return, here's Jaden Reed. And he'll be out of bounds just past the 25. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Striker, 3-3. Set, huh?
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he's going to be brought down on what will be the final play in this opening quarter. Look him up on a 2nd down and 8. From the gun, it's Love. That's left side, caught by Musgrave. They'll mark him down up at the 44-yard line. They get 16 on that connection. First down, Packers.
Let's go.
Here's Love to throw. That's thrown right side, but incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. It's 2nd down.
This is a pass that just needs to be completed, Mike. The opportunity was there. His guy was open. They ran out of room a little bit there on the sideline. Couldn't quite get the ball up and down fast enough, and ends up being thrown out of bounds.
Ready?
Throwing on 2nd down, Love. To the left side in the hands of Watson. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop. Receiver just finds himself in a really nice groove, and there's these weird times in the game, Mike, where it just seems like every ball comes your way, every play they call, you're wide open, and you just find yourself in one of those grooves that athletes talk about. So they got to continue to ride the hot hand, because right now on that field, there's no mistaking who it is.
That is into the hands of Wicks. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line. First catch for him on the afternoon, and it results in a first down.
Offensively, landing a lot of body blows on this drive, Mike. Just the ability to steadily march the ball downfield and remain so efficient, both run and pass. As they continue to wear this defense out, they have to find a way to end this drive with points. Anything short of that would be a bit of a letdown.
Ready?
Here's 2nd and 9.
Ready.
Throwing is Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs. Well, it's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
Ready.
From the gun on 3rd down, it's Love. And that is incomplete.
Just a couple plays ago, Mike, it felt like a touchdown was kind of inevitable. They were doing everything they wanted as they marched the length of the field, and then as they got down here close to the red zone and that field condenses, they started getting sloppy in their execution. Now, what do they do on 4th down? Do they try to keep their offense out there and extend the drive, or do they settle for 3? And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. They get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line. First and 10. Back to throw, Jackson. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Rashad Bateman, the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
No, we changed it.
Now Jackson. After the hit, he's hit, and the ball is out. But he'll gather it back in. Now the Ravens use their first timeout. And they'll have a chance to talk things over after picking up that first down.
The Ravens take over first down at the 38-yard line.
Jackson now. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
Well, it's pretty clear the main reason why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the inefficiency of this offense and primarily out of the quarterback position. I mean, to complete less than half of your pass attempts, it just makes it very hard to compete at a high level consistently in the NFL. And if they want to find themselves having any chance of getting back into this game and winning this one, he's going to have to get a lot better with the ball.
Again, it's Jackson. A deep shot for Aguilar. And he's in. Nelson Aguilar. Touchdown, Baltimore. Extra point try now for Tucker. It's up and good. And the Ravens are back within 6. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable with Reed. Now an opening past the 30. And this will wind up working out well. He's going to take it up to the 40-yard line. Good return.
Ready, ready. Red, cycle. Come on, set. You, yellow.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Roquan Smith.
So this is where an offensive play caller needs to come to the rescue of his quarterback, because this defense, they're onto you. They've got 2 picks. They're starting to pick up on your tendencies. They're shifting guys over to counter them. Now you've got to add some wrinkles. Now you've got to throw them a curveball and try to shift back some of that advantage to your side of the ball. They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Jackson now on 2nd down. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete.
There's a saying on defense, Mike, tips and overthrows, you've got to get those. Those got to turn into interceptions. So if you're the offense here, after you saw that ball batted in the air, man, I can promise you it felt like a lifetime waiting to see if it just falls harmlessly to the ground.
And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. So they come to the line for 1st down and 10. First carry for one of the league's best workhorses, Derrick Henry. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their 2nd as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining here in half number 1. 2nd down, Jackson. And for the 4th time today, he has been intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But, boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position. And really the key to this play was just how fast he was able to get through his progressions. His mind was able to process and go from 1 to 2 to 3 so quickly that he was able to get the ball to the right target on time. And I think so often those two things are different. Being open is one thing. Being open and getting the ball on time, that's what leads to success. And that's what we saw here. So on a day where he's completed, give or take half of his passes, Mike, you have to imagine There's a handful of throws he'd like to have back, and I think that last one falls in that category. But the biggest thing, and most fortunately for them, they find themselves with a lead.
And he will score. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Green Bay. Carlson now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Packers add on one more as they extend their second quarter lead. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24. Now it's Jackson. That is left side and caught by Flowers. So we have reached halftime here, and the visitors from Green Bay out on top. As we'll get you down to Orlando now. That's with the coaches, Jonathan Coachman, and our EA Sports halftime report. All right, Coach, second half, drawing near. Glad to have you back with us here on EA Sports. And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he will get cut down short, shy of the 20-yard line. Here's 1st and 10. Now, Jackson. This one caught downfield by Flowers. And that changes things. Out of bounds inside the 40. A big one there to start the second half. It's a gain of 43 yards. A 1st down throw for Jackson. But the man is beaten. He's got him. He is in. First shot, beaten. Touchdown, Ravens. Tucker's extra point, up and good. And the Ravens are back within 6. Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. This returnable with Reed. And he'll be out of bounds on the return. And the drive will begin there.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he is fortunate to get past the line of scrimmage. Call it a yard at most. And Justin Matapike making the play.
Let's go.
A 2nd down throw for Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he'll be out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And they're going to get him down this time. Not as easy as the last carry. This time they drop him behind the line of scrimmage. 2nd down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back.
And he'll take it on in. Luke Musgrave. Touchdown, Packers. Luck will lead the offense. We're going to go for 2 here. They'll look to throw. That is incomplete. And the 2-point conversion is unsuccessful. Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He'll be out of bounds beyond the 20-yard line. On play action, here's Jackson. Oh, a loose football. The Packers have it. And he rumbles his way into the end zone. The fumble recovery and the great return for the touchdown. And a terrific play for the defense to come up with the score that, Greg, extends their lead and really hurts the offense's momentum.
Mike, it's hard enough in this league when you find yourself trailing in the second half to be able to battle yourself back and try to end up winning this game. But when you have turnovers like that not only then extend the lead, it just makes that even a taller task.
And he's going to bring it out from the middle of the end zone. And he can only get back to the 16-yard line.
The Ravens take over first and 10. Hey, middle.
What is it? What is it?
On first and 10, Jackson. He'll look for Flowers downfield. And he will take this one in. 84 yards. Touchdown, Baltimore. Point after now from Tucker. He's got it. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Out there is Tucker, and he'll kick this one away after the touchdown was scored. Here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. He's across the 20 to the 21. That's where the drive will begin.
The Packers take over first and 10.
Hold it ready.
At their own 21-yard line.
Here we go. Set.
On first down, it's Love. To the sideline, and what a catch, and what a great job to keep the feet alive. Inbounds as good as you can do it. Big start to this drive with a gain of 26.
Ready, set. Ready.
On first and 10, here's Love. And he just does get that one away. He was being chased down, forced the awkward throw. Maybe he's fortunate that all it is an incompletion.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
52 blaster. Ready.
Love out quickly to Dobbs. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard and sets up third down.
Right, kick. Ready.
So back and forth they go as we are through three. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Third down and 9.
Come on, set. Steel, black. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by Marcus Williams.
Look, Mike, the reality here is that he's just not seeing the field the way that he needs to. Now, give credit. A big part of this is the defense doing an excellent job disguising its coverages all game long. Just before
the pass rush gets home, and he goes down. So they go backwards on first down. Here's second and 13. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others...
And this drive is a disaster. He goes down for a third consecutive time.
A 6-yard loss.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. And that's going to be incomplete. They had to take that chance, trailing here in the fourth, but they will turn it over on down.
Here we go. Here we go. Drill 52. Hut, hut.
A good play action with Love. Got his man at the 6. And he won't quite make it to the pylon, but he's out of bounds right around the 1-yard line.
10 cycles. Here we go. Ready?
They'll try to run this one in. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. On second down, Love. That's to the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a perfectly timed hit, and I think it actually saved 6 points, Mike. He got there just as the ball did, and I think it was the contact that separated him from the ball.
And that is incomplete.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. And that is not going to work. Incomplete. And they turn it over on down.
You know, more often than not in the NFL, games are won based on who wins critical downs. Well, that 4th down attempt right there was exactly that, and this defense came up huge for a big-time 4th down stop.
And it'll be marked down up around the 18-yard line. So time becoming a factor. Down 2 scores. They do have 2 timeouts and the 2-minute warning to work with, though. The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. What do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Now, on 2nd and long. They'll drop to throw. This one, downfield, looking for Henry. And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs.
Oh, for the 5th time, he is intercepted. Oh, yeah. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
At this point, Mike, it's just hard to trust him to make good decisions with the ball, which is really a shame. And we both had really high hopes for this quarterback coming into the game. He was able to shake off the first 2 picks, but then there's a 3rd, then there's a 4th. And now after this 5th, you have to strongly consider whether you want to sit this guy for the remainder of this game.
He did a good job of making one man miss, but could not get away from this defense in the end. It turns into a loss of yardage. Here's a 2nd and 12.
17. Set, ready.
Off the play fake. Here's Love. That is going to be ball in. He's got it. Jade.
Business. This is highly recommended. This for all of my pushers flight attendants.
Yeah, I've been around the world and and seen them thing that I can't buy. See, reaching these type of heights that come with a third eye. I'm better at betting on me, the numbers don't lie.
That's how we rollin'. You know them gold diggers, want the pick of the litter, burying them hidden figures. I keep them triple hitters, call them silverback gorillas, going 8-8, and you know ain't nobody fight. What up?
Showtime, yeah, this is the big ticket. Culture Cop Town, I'm talking that King Richard. It's like a movie, I'm seeing the bigger picture. These fellas are Cinderellas, I'm crushing them glass slippers.
On sight, I give you the green light. This all bark, we all bite.
You gambling with your life? Well, let's roll the dice.
Don't be some problems if this dog in a fight.
That's right.
Baby, I'm just tryna get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Something like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know I that.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Hip hop took this globe.
We done did it.
Wanna see a mogul? We showing you how to pivot. Got this from DMC. Let's run with it. Took the fundamentals and having some fun with it.
These songs, King Kong, my team strong. Godzilla set fire to whatever I breathe on. Got the killers in choir all singing my theme song.
I could never do this alone. Still Dre, still on top, still got it. The Sonic still iconic, they still the product. I seen the money coming, I showed you that I'm a prophet.
And I'm riding shotgun in case it get out of pocket. Why you wanna press the issue? You need to stop it. Keep a lawyer on retainer for depositions and dockets. Back to the topic in case you forgot it. Anonymous head bobbing, baby, keep that popping front.
Baby, I'm just tryna get
Legendary.
open them wide.
Something like
Mind if I pull up with a few?
we can't arrange that.
Dropping out of the blue.
You know I that.
All I wanna do is and just take your money. All I wanna do is and just take your money.
Two in, two back ends, booked up, look up, I'm flying, yeah, I'm free now, see now, society's time me release now, crazy, I'm finna go see now, big style, big deals, vitamin water, that's a big one, 6 mil, coach came to me like I'm D1, like Will, I got 17 hours to the flight out. Only got time for a night out. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't getting no younger. So tell me what you want from me. We ain't got too long, no. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again. You know you running up at night. You know I gotta get one life for this. Okay, let's go. I'm really living like the text went through. J. Cole said it's memes and mills, but I'm the king and adjusted all. Really wanna wipe me down. I got more patience than a hospital. Sweaty better beef with me. They never beef with life's obstacles. I'm bad as a bone out. I'm way too toned to be toned down. Too big, so I'm cocky. From the back while I'm Twitter with my phone out. Got an Eminem deal, but I'm Hershey 6'2", dark skin, with purpose. Never voicemail on my phone last night to myself saying little certis. Yeah. You know I gotta catch my flight. You know I gotta reach new heights again.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to historic Baltimore, Maryland, and M&T Bank Stadium. Justin Tucker set to boom this one away. And off we go from M&T Bank Stadium. And the opening kickoff will not be returned, as that will be a touchback. So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Let's go now.
Here's Love looking to pass on the first play. And his first pass here is going to fall incomplete.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
2nd and 10. Play action this time with Love. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on 1st and 2nd down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
Here we go.
To throw now. Here's Love. And he is caught. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Packers. Christian Watson, 70 yards. And the Packers are on the board first on the road here in Baltimore. They said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And he'll be stopped up at the 25. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down. Charles, already trailing by touchdown early. This offense, how imperative is it for them to get points out of this drive?
Well, they feel like they have to go ahead and match because of what was already on the board against their defense. But I think even more so, you just want to avoid 3 and outs. You want to be able to stay on the field for a little while, let your defense catch their breath a little bit, even if you don't score any points. Nice back-to-back plays defensively. They're stacking momentum now. 1 incompletion, 2 incompletion. They're going for more.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. Packer pressure, and down he goes. Was Sean Gary that time fighting free and getting to the quarterback. Oh, a big decision here early. Look at this. They're going to go for it on their own side of the field. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Xavier McKinney. And a huge return as he'll take this one all the way down inside the 30-yard line. Boy, that one was in the air for an agonizingly long time.
Just begging to be picked off, wasn't it? It's one thing if you're throwing a ball like that, trying to throw someone open or lead them into an area. But that ball needed to be thrown with a lot more conviction. As a result, it's an easy interception.
Ready. Hut.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. 2nd down and a little more than a yard here. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll fight forward maybe to the line of scrimmage, but that's all. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down.
Ready, set.
On play action. Love to throw. Left sideline, a dive, and it looks like he's got it. Defense was expecting run, and they're dealt a pass of over 15 yards.
Oh, nice job there putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Jacobs again. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal.
Come on, set. Ready?
To pass, here's Jordan Love. Touchdown, Packers! Romeo Doubs from 4 yards out. And the Packers are off to a 13-0 first quarter lead. Carlson's extra point up and good. And it's now 14-0. So after the made field goal, here's Carlson to send it away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and a yard. Off the play fake. Here's Jackson. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Hey, yo, fresh out the beta game in my jeans. Black, slap, what do that mean? It mean that banging. Have my hand out, let me hang. Hey, break down, stay down, look what I make now. Hit boy, earthquake, boy, it's a shakedown. I done so much work, they think it's fake now. Big fish, every beat is just bait now. Got rich, some switch, they try to hate now. Leave, I'm straight, I got a rake now. Need cheese, cash app, Venmo or PayPal. Pumped up to the max, I'm finna break down. Flow water, big trip, boy, this a gray cloud. Highlights, ball is life, my whole take, wow. Big balls, hella chicken, I feel like Rick Ross. Why you going so damn hard? They got me off. These new can't with me. If I do a song with you, that's a luxury. Hit boy, work with you, that's a luxury. Don't step on my Crocs, these. Fresh out the beta game in my jeans.